everybody, how are you guys doing? I am Rodrigo Teaser. I was born and raised in Brazil. I'm a Michael fan since I was 5 years old, and I started to imitate him when I was 9 years old, and since then I never stopped. I passed through all the phases of my life, as a kid, as a teenager, all the phases doing that. And this is something that makes me very, very happy. I started to do that as a hobby, just for fun, but then I realized that I love that so much and tried to do that in a professional way, so that became something very serious. I could watch Michael twice in the 2 concerts that he performed here in Brazil with Dangerous Tour, and I could tell you guys that those days changed my life. I never forget that, and I could tell you guys that the thing that I do in my shows and my concerts in some way is trying to put myself in that place again. Because I love Michael so much, I started to study him. I started to study singing, dancing, stage and light. And also I learned how to speak in English on my own. So if I said something wrong, I'm sorry guys, you know, I just learned by myself. And I just learned just to understand better his songs, his speeches, just to feel more close to him. I grew up perform in small concerts, in small parties, and using that as experience to perform in biggest stages and biggest parties and biggest productions, biggest at the point that I got today. In 2009, like millions of fans around the world, I was getting prepared to watch Michael in the This Is It concerts in London O2 Arena. And when Michael passed, I spent some time not knowing what to do, not knowing whether or not I should continue to do that. And when I watched the This Is It documentary, I had the idea to produce the biggest tribute I ever had a chance. And I'm talking about a full concert with live band, with professional dancers, first class costumes, pyro effects, lasers, stage lifters, LED screen with my own content. We produce our own content, you know, with the light design. You know, I'm talking about the whole thing, because I think that getting that show that big put me in places that the biggest Brazilian singers performed. That's why I changed the whole game here in Brazil, because I put the tribute concerts in the biggest venue of Brazil. And not only Brazil, but also all the places that we have performed.
Tem fã do Michael aqui?
To my surprise, I found that there's a beautiful place in the hearts of Michael's fans for tributes like that, for impersonators like me. And because of those fans, my concerts are growing more and more and more in the last 7 years. We got the opportunity to perform in biggest venues each time, for more people each time, and biggest audience each time. And it's something that makes me very, very proud. Since 2014, I have the honor to have as my director none other than Lavelle Smith Jr., the original choreographer and dancer of Michael. And he used the 20 plus years that he spent with Michael to help me to understand Michael's art, to understand the whole concept that Michael's concert, and that represents something very important in my life. My concerts try to represent Michael arts without interference. So we don't change the costumes, we don't change choreographies, we don't change the music arrangements. We try to represent the essence of Michael. We try to bring the audience the magic, you know? Of course, I know that no one in the world could emulate Michael with perfection. I know that Michael is just one of a kind. I truly believe that when we perform, it's just a way to show the world that Michael's art lives inside of us in some ways. The Michael's music and dance and the whole spirit that Michael puts in his arts lives inside me in a way, lives inside you in a way, and this is about my tribute. I know that there's millions of impersonators around the world. I don't want to take Michael's place. I just want to show that that guy, the king of pop, changed my life. I truly believe that our tribute is, above all the things, a celebration to his music, his art, and his legacy. And it's my way to show the world and say, thank you, Michael, you changed my life. So in 2022, we can be together in some place around the world. And I really hope that you enjoy it.